Good morning and welcome to our morning Zoom meditation, The Art of Noticing. Today's meditation is focused on noticing how often we complain and fostering an attitude of gratitude. I recently did a 30-day no complaining challenge, and I'll confess, it was very good at the beginning, but I discovered I wasn't good at it later on. Just hours into the challenge, I hopped on a phone call with a health insurance provider to contest a bill. After being on hold for 45 minutes, disconnected a few times, and then transferred to a person who said the forms I mailed in 3 times hadn't been received, a rant was inevitable. So yes, I lost my cool a few times, especially after my car began leaking oil 2 days after I paid for an oil change. But the whole not complaining thing eventually got easier. 7 days in, I realized that I had become more aware of my criticisms. After complaining, I take a moment to stop and reconsider if the incident that inspired them was really worth grumbling about. For instance, one day a man in a car buzzed past me on the freeway and flicked me off for going too slowly. Unaware it was the car in front of me that was holding up the flow, instead of getting mad, I took a moment to reframe the situation. Maybe he's running late for an appointment. I know how stressful that can be. I thought, and eventually, when I passed by the car that had created the whole scenario, I realized it was a mother driving with a baby in the back seat. She probably is a new mom and being overly protective of her child. I'm sure I'll be like that one day. I know that. A similar scenario occurred throughout the following week. I began to harbor an enhanced sense of gratitude. I found myself taking moments to reshape my perspective and pausing and noticing to count my blessings in the space and in the faces of some of what was bothering me. As the month progressed, I eventually got to the point where I was able to keep the majority of my complaints at bay. Today's challenge in the art of noticing is not to beat yourself up, but to be aware, to be more mindful today of the many opportunities you and I will have to complain, and then try to rechannel that energy into gratitude. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord cause God's face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord look upon you with favor and grant you peace. Have a blessed day. See you tomorrow.